Hello, so this is an educational video on the interests of Lain Iwakura. So I consider myself to be Lain Iwakura, and this is an educational video on my interests and my jobs, like things that I must study. So essentially, I kind of have the mindset of just someone who really wants to brutalize themselves, but also I want to learn more about the world, and I can't learn everything, so I have to narrow it down to what actually interests me. And one thing I'll state is that one of my goals is to complete a book on my philosophy of Norism, but that's a project that's going to take a very, very long time. So we're just going to talk about things that I find to be interesting. Um, so areas of interest. Well, one thing I must do is complete the Holy Quran. I'm not done reading it yet. That's also something I must do. I must complete reading the Holy Quran. I'm like 2/3 done with it. And it just involves a lot of reading essentially. So my areas of interest, well, South Korea, learn history and modern day life and language. Mexico, learn history and modern day life. Japan, learn history and modern day life. France, learn history and modern day life and a broader history of Europe. Jobs, literature and philosophy. Start with literature before studying foreign countries. Computer science, internet culture, so like online internet forums, and I also want to read the Toho wiki for the Toho project. I used to play Osu, but not anymore. I'm a retired Osu player, and I want to have a career in Iwakura games, and I already sort of have that because I used to play those games before when I was in high school. Then red pilling yourself. So that's very important to me. So that's like reading lots of news articles, spending less time looking at live coverage, and no poll. Don't read poll. Studying music or learning ocarina. So I essentially already know how music works because I'm a musician already. I made a jazz album with Ableton Live. So I essentially already know music. Just not I don't know sheet music, but I know music. Like music theory, I mean, because I made a jazz album and it's called Misinterpret Sacrifice. It's on my Bandcamp, which is there's a link to that in the description. And learning the ocarina, I want to be able to play a triple chamber ocarina. And then also the studying of Islam, so all the important ancient texts, except that one book on Muhammad. I don't know what it's called, but I don't want to read that because I disagree with what Muhammad says. I don't think it actually has anything to do with the Holy Quran, which is the literal word of God, so I don't want to read it. So the studying of Islam. And those are all my interests, everything that interests me. And that's all I want to learn. So that's essentially all I have to say in this video.